And the only one that can do that are natural persons. Therefore, as always, the trust takes on the capacity of its owners. See, the reason why I always say, if you're going to create the express trust, don't make another entity a trustee or beneficiary of the express trust. If you want to dabble around with an LLC and make other entities the members, you want to dabble around with a land trust and make other entities its member, want to dabble around with a 508, make other entities its members, sure, do that. But with an express trust, don't do it. With an express trust, ascertain that all its members are not entities and are natural persons. By you trying to bring other state of mind and methodology of things that are public in nature into something so intricate, yet simple, but powerful, by making an LLC or another trust, the trustee or the beneficiary of an express trust, you just, by your own act, you just kill the efficiency of what an express trust is meant to be. Do you see now why an express trust is a natural person? Logic follows that if the man plays no part in a society, the society, believe it or not, is another word for a body politic. Body politic is another word for a trust. Logic follows that if the man plays no part in a society, then he has no personal attachment or obligations thereto. If you name an LLC as a trustee or beneficiary of an express trust, which by default in the status is considered a natural person based on how it's administered and operated. If you then go on to make an LLC is by default considered to be a public dead entity, whereby you have to pay a franchise fee to the state of so-and-so to keep it active. Now, if you want to flip it the other way and make an express trust the interest holder of an LLC, good. You can do that for the sake of privacy and some other things that we've shown in the express trust and LLC webinar. But if you are dealing with an express trust in and of itself, inside of its function, and you're making an LLC of the trustee or beneficiary, you're walking backwards. Why? Because logic follows that if the man plays no part in a society, then he has no personal attachment or obligations thereto. The trustees under the declaration of an express trust. You see now why the first thing you need to create an express trust is a declaration? The trustees under a declaration of express trust are only persons in the private sense. Let's repeat it. The trustees under a declaration, meaning everyone that you name under that express trust, are only persons in the private sense, aka natural persons. If you have a declaration of express trust and you're naming the trustee or beneficiary in LLC, it removes that private sense involved in it. It turns that persons that is meant to be private, aka natural person, it automatically turns it into a public entity because an LLC is a public entity. You're just waving a flag saying, hey, come pierce my express trust. See, I get what people try to do when they try to make an LLC a beneficiary or trustee of an express trust. And time and again, I keep telling people, don't do that. Do that with other entities, but not with an express trust. The complete 36-minute video is on the Patreon page. Take care. Best of luck.